To be honest with you, I'm not really looking forward to doing this video, but I bought them, so I probably should. All right, so this is a Quest for the best Quest bars. Not a sponsor of this video because I'm not a huge fan of these, so they probably don't want to sponsor it anyway. But I had this idea because I'm Seamus. I got type 2 diabetes. And when you first get diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, one of the things that you're going to do is try to um, find other foods that you're used to having, but are better for you, at least in lower carb and stuff like that. So I get it. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of these, but I'm going to do this because I went on and I bought this pack here, right? This is the Ultimate Assorted Flavors Variety Pack. It came with 12. They doubled up too. There's lots of flavors. I don't know why they just didn't do 12, but anyway, there's 10 different flavors on here, which are as follows. Chocolate chip cookie dough, chocolate brownie, mint chocolate chip, s'mores, cookies and creams, chocolate peanut butter, oatmeal chocolate chip, white chocolate raspberry, blueberry muffin, and dark chocolate chunk. Why don't I like these? Because they're not a whole food and they have a whole bunch of additives and they're weird. And if you eat a bunch of them, it does bad things to your digestive system. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to eat all of these. I'm going to try. No, I'm not eating all these. That would absolutely kill me. I'm going to take a bite of each of these and going to rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. I'll be shocked if anything gets above a 5 because I'm just not a huge fan of these. But I wanted to try them out because I had this stupid idea and I went on Amazon and bought these. They're like a couple bucks a piece. So this was like $24 for the stupid box full of. But when you're first diabetic, again, you're like, I'm never going to have a candy bar again. Well, then people tend to go to this. And Quest has a whole bunch of different products. They have cookies, they have chips, they've really done a lot with the low carb. And it's not just for diabetics. It's not super diabetic friendly. But for people who are going low carb and stuff like that, that's why they make these boxes and that's why people eat them. Yeah, I'm just not a fan. But I have a clipboard and a pen. I'm going to try these and then I'm going to scale them for you. And this will ultimately be the quest for the best Quest video that I've been putting off for 2.5 months. All right. First, let's put all the bars up on the screen. And then I'm gonna rate them. Okay. All right. We are starting with this guy here, which is chocolate chip cookie dough. Now, this has 21 grams of protein, 4 grams of net carbs, and 1 gram of sugar per bar. So that's not bad. And to be honest with you, some of the ingredients, you've at least heard of, right? It has some whey protein. I've heard of that. It has 22 total carbs, 12 grams of fiber. That can get you, that's a lot of fiber. And then the big kicker is 6 grams of sugar alcohol. If you ate a bunch of these, you're going to feel it. Things are going to happen to your digestive system. But 190 calories. I'm just not a huge fan of these, but if you are, and you're first starting out, I called them O blank bars. Like if I needed something, I would bring them with me. O blank. So this one, what is this again? Chocolate chip cookie dough. Scaling it on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm not taking a very big bite. Doesn't taste like food. Tastes like. Oh. Okay. I mean, I taste the cookie dough. I taste the fake chocolate, which I've had before. So, I'm going to start out with the 5. I'm going to start that one out with the 5, which is kind of a okay. I think I might have had that one when I first got diabetes. But all right. Moving on to blueberry muffin. Okay. Again, these all have about the same. This one has a little bit more sugar, but they all have about the same. It doesn't smell like anything. It literally smells like nothing. There's no scent. Way different consistency. They're like dough. Oh. One. That didn't taste like blueberry, and it certainly didn't taste like muffin. I don't know what that was. Oh, yuck. Okay. By the way, the order I put these in is the order that they had them listed on the back of the box. So I wasn't like being all clever, like, hey, here's ones that I think I'll like or whatever. I don't remember where I found these at. Maybe it was on this one. Anyway. All right. Chocolate peanut butter. Now this one has a chance, right? We like peanut butter. We like the chocolate's okay. Better consistency. Wow, that peanut butter really comes through. Sorry if you can hear me eating because I'm eating. That was pretty good. I'm going to give it a 4. The peanut butter flavor does come through, but I don't think it was as good as the chocolate chip cookie dough, which kind of surprises me. I thought that was going to be the dark horse one. All right. Mint chocolate chip. All right. Again, these are available everywhere. They're a couple bucks. If you buy them in a gas station, they're like $17, I swear. No, but I've seen them at the grocery stores and stuff. I haven't seen the variety pack except for on Amazon. Now, this one smells like mint. I like mint and chocolate, or I used to. I don't eat that. Oh, yeah, let's see. So this is mint chocolate chunk. By the way, I will have a winner at some point, even if there is a tie. That was not that bad. I had some chocolate, had the mint. I'm going to give that one a 5 also. So now it's tied for the lead. Interesting. I didn't know if I'd like that one. Is there 100 of them or is there 10? All right, this is s'mores. Yeah, classic, right? Graham cracker and marshmallow and chocolate. Oh. What is that? Oh. I kind of taste the chocolate. I think it's the marshmallow flavor they were trying that. So, oh, 0. Sorry, no. In fact, I was going to keep some of these in case I needed them. That's going in the garbage. That's disgusting. What was that? Oh, it's marshmallow and graham crackers. Something. Oh, cookies and cream. I'm trying to get my optimism every single time I try one of these. So cookies and cream. They even have a fake Oreo cookie on the outside. I have it. Got a crunch. Does not taste like an Oreo, from what I remember. But not terrible. They all have this fake proteiny way. I don't know what it is, but they all have a fake taste to them. But that wasn't cookies and cream. Not that bad. I'll give that a 3. Have you noticed there's a lot of chocolate ones? Yeah. Chocolate brownie. Okay, so this should have that deep brownie flavor with the chocolate. I don't think there's chunks in here. It looks like it's just one solid flavor. Damn, that's actually good. That tastes like a Little Debbie brownie. Remember the little cosmic brownies or whatever, the Little Debbie? Damn, I hate to do this. 7. Dang it, that's actually pretty good. Again, I'm not saying eat these for breakfast every now and then, maybe. That brownie was pretty good. Dang. That surprises me. Dark double chocolate chunk. So this is really chocolatey and has chunks in it. There's a chunk. This really looks like the brownie. Those look really similar. Blind taste test, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between that. The brownie and that one. Except for it has a little bit of chunk. I didn't like the chunk quite as much. I like the brownie better, but I'm going to give it a 6, which is, I know. I didn't think there'd be anything above a 5. I've had these before and I hated them. 2 left. Oatmeal chocolate chip. Again, I'm eating these and just telling you which ones I like best. I don't suggest you eat them. And I'll probably regret eating just as much as I'm eating now because I'm probably eating a full bar between all the bites, maybe. Oatmeal chocolate chip. Why would you do this with oatmeal? Oh, I think I smell cinnamon. Let's see. I see what you're trying to do. I wonder if these are just so bad that they blew my palate out completely. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that aftertaste is way fake. Oh, the beginning was nice. 3. I have not had good luck with the fruity ones. So I have very low expectation that this is going to be any good, but this is white chocolate raspberry. Unless this gets like a 7 or an 8, this little experiment is over because the brownie is by far the best so far. But white chocolate raspberry. So white chocolate, which I already don't like and didn't like even when I ate it, and raspberry, which I do like. Wow, that really smells like raspberry though. This might have a chance. It even kind of tastes like it has seeds in it. No way they use real raspberry, right? It's not terrible. I hate to admit it. I really didn't think it would go this well. It kind of tastes like a cheesecake, just a little bit. Like there's kind of like that cream cheesy. Out of the fruit ones, that's by far better than the blueberry one. But it is not better than the brownie. I'll give it a 5. Good job. Out of 10. So, chocolate chip cookie dough 5. Not bad. Blueberry muffin 1. Gross. Chocolate peanut butter was okay at 4. Mint chocolate chip at 5. S'mores 0. I stand by it. Cookies and cream with the 3. Dark chocolate chunk, which is very similar to the brownie. I'll give it a 6. Oatmeal chocolate chip was okay but weird. 3. White chocolate raspberry, not bad. But your winner by far is the chocolate brownie. Now, I wouldn't eat them very often because I think they're gross. I should do a quick follow-up on what my stomach's like later, but I won't do that. But that was Quest for the Best Quest, not a sponsor. Good luck.